something that TNT made.
Nice. We're going to go live now, Jeffrey.
Okay.
We're just going to go live now because it's starting to get late, and I don't know. C said he might not be able to join. He was going to join because he's got company. We're going to see. But let's do.
Seriously, what the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
Cyborg sees the future of DC. We're coming for you, James Gunn. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Strong Arm Flicks. Jeff, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. How you guys doing?
Hey, guys, today I'm sorry that it is so late compared to how we normally stream. Sorry, I've been down off the channel for the last couple days. I've been busy. I just started a new job, and it's been hectic maneuvering my schedule back around and everything and trying to find the time that I desperately need. But today, guys, it is August 5th. Hashtag release the fucking Ayer cut.
Yeah.
And then we got my co-host, Jeffrey Warfield here. What's up,
Hey.
Jeffrey?
Hey.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah, like I was telling you, Jeffrey, behind the scenes when we were talking, I was at work, man, and I was like trying to keep up with everything that's going on. I didn't get to share. I'm still going, still doing, the best that I can to stay up with what's going on. But man, you know what the biggest feat is that like I was telling you, man, I think that David Ayer is listening to our channel. I think David Ayer listens to me and you, bro. He's heard us talk mostly about his Ayer cut, because I'm telling you, what was one of the last things that me and you said on a live stream, bro, together? I said, remember when me and you were talking about after we got the Snyder cut, how we just, you know what I mean? The heads were like, of the admin accounts were like, no, we're coming for the Ayer cut. And so we got the Snyder cut first. I always thought, that it should have came out first, just chronologically. But what happened is, Zach, and the situation, I understood afterwards, like, yeah, no, they were right. But it just sucked because afterwards, the people that had the handles that made the promises, it's like, they were so happy, and so were we. We got the Snyder cut, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That never happens. That alone, like, yeah, let's take a couple months off. Let's watch the Snyder cut. Let's relish in our achievement. Justice for Zach, for Autumn. But then we just never I feel like we just never really got back on the bandwagon, and especially with the RT. I love the great people. Love the admins of the Ayer cut, both Ayer cut accounts and the RT Snyder cut account. No shade, but I really, really just wanted to see the RT Snyder cut account, get more involved, so to speak, with the Ayer cut. And when they finally did, they did.
Yeah.
David told us, hey, don't do that, because James was just releasing his trailer for his new The Suicide Squad. Yep. David wanted to pass on the torch properly, give the guy, respect, not disrespect him, not disrespect the studio. You know what I mean? And James,
Yep.
you know what I mean? That's just the kind of guy he is. And I
Yep.
knew, though, because David's too humble. He's a good dude. And, you know, I'll be that asshole. David ain't got to be. I don't care. Because if we were to just sit there, you know, being Mr. Nice Guy, we would have never have gotten the Snyder Cut. We had to fight, and then fight some more for years. Fight our asses off. And that doesn't necessarily mean you got to be vulgar and just outright nasty to people by any means. But sometimes, you know, the shit ain't pretty, you know?
Yeah.
And once in a blue moon, it be like that. And, you know, the thing is like I said, I just, you know, Gunn made promises. He told David he would release that Ayer cut. It would have its time to shine after, you know what I'm saying, they got, you know, the DCU off the ground. And then he just completely did that to get us fans to shut up. He used David, and hell, he even tried to use Zach to get all of us fans to just move out the way, roll out the red carpet. Come on in, James Gunn. Come do whatever the f you want. You know what I mean? And, you know, just them being humble, nice guys. And I knew that we shouldn't have did that because the ass will come in. He got power drunk. He took over everything. Just fired Cavill, fired Affleck, fired Godot. You know what I'm saying? Reboot, now he's rebooting everything. And he's not even doing a full reboot because he's keeping Amanda Waller and Harley Quinn. He's keeping the Suicide Squad characters and Peacemaker.
And
that's clear bias and bullshit. But my point is, I think David heard us when we said that about, you know what I'm saying? David's got to fight. I feel like David going back and forth, like fighting with his conscience because he's a good guy. Not wanting to burn bridges, and I understand that. You know,
and you
go ahead, Jeffrey.
And real quick about you saying that, like, you told me like behind the scenes that this idea was pretty much us, and I was like, at first I didn't say anything to you, but then I was like thinking on it, and you're actually kind of right, because really I don't know any big people kind of promoting this.
Exactly. I mean, we do got, you know, once the event became an event, you know, C's reached out, I believe, to the Sammy's Snyderverse account. And I believe one other handle. I don't know if it was one of the Ayer cut accounts, but he did reach out to one or two accounts, and then it became official, and it started getting planned. Obviously, they've got a very much larger following than me, you, or C's, you know, social media following. So, you know, the word spread it more so from their end, but nonetheless, we're all a part of this thing. And this is something that I've been passionate about me and you have been passionate about for a long time. And it really warmed my heart talking to C's one day, you know, backstage, and him talking about, you know, watching my channel, how he found my channel back in the day, and watching me and you break down the Ayer cut and how much bullshit that they pulled, and about us talking about our Joker theories and stuff. And you know, we really influenced a lot of people, Jeffrey, I feel like, and you know, and it's beautiful to see. And the bottom line of it is that I'm happy that this is all happening. This is beautiful. And the fact that that David Ayer came out. He said the last thing think about the last thing, Jeffrey, and I'm gonna say this and I'll let you take over. Think about the last thing, everybody, that David Ayer said regarding the Ayer cut up until today. Leave it, run away fast as you can. Basically, okay, so that's a big 180. And I'm telling you, it's because David is watching. David is listening. And he knows, like, you know, that it's not just him. His fans want this for him. His fans want to see this as well. And on top of that, he deserves to have his hard work that he got his ass kicked for years for seen. There's no reason why it can't be seen. They just got to do like 5% of polishing
Yep.
of the third act, and he said he don't want to do nothing else to it. He's put enough time into it. Just drop that shit.
Yep.
Wow. And
Yep.
just let's do it, bro. Like,
Yep.
it's just money
And
sitting on a shelf. It's just money
and
sitting on a shelf.
yep, and I still remember what Will Rollins said. Like he said that pretty much it's 95% done, and the only thing that needs to be done is the polishing of the third act for the CGI, and that's it.
Yep. I remember hearing him say that too. And I seen C's go live earlier, and we're getting some massive engagement for this fandom. You got to imagine this fandom has been laying dormant for over the last year and a half almost. Just people just kind of just going with the flow and just watching bullshit after bullshit unfold.
And the thing is, the last time I checked on how I was trending was 20K, and that's actually that's pretty high considering.
You know how many people gave up, and we have been inactive, the whole fandom, in events like this for over a year and a half. So for this to be the startup point. And a lot of people are still laying dormant right now, don't even probably know this is going on. Like people, I'm not talking about people in general. I'm talking about within our own fandom that are
like the big people. I know what you mean, but
there you go.
Because from what I know, like I didn't see a lot of big people kind of tweeting this out or even participating. And for it to be like a lot, for like majority of it to be like a majority of it to be like small accounts to get to like 20K, like that's a really big achievement, especially with the Ayer cut campaign pretty much going for like 8 years now actually. Because officially 8 years now. Because I saw it. Because it came. Because 2016 Ayer cut came out. The 2016 Suicide Squad came out 8 years ago to this day.
And you know what? You know what really pisses me off the most? And this is something that I don't see nobody talking about like that. You can tell that James Gunn and David Ayer are no longer BFFs anymore. And that's putting it, you want to know, listen, think of this mother freaker, right? Think about the pattern. He lied to him. Then today on this training event, this mother freaker wants to come out on the training event, trying to drown this training event out. James Gunn does with his bullshit ass DCU talking about Amanda Waller and his birthday. Dude, and that's what this motherfucker does. And I can't stand it. No, because the last time we had a training event, the last 2 times, bro, that's what, I don't care if people say restore is dead. I want hashtag sell it and hashtag restore it. I don't care. But right now, today is only for hashtag release the Ayer cut. Period.
Yep. And
it's a director's cut. It's not even it's not a director's cut. It's a whole different movie. And it's to a universe that you deaded. So what does the studio care anyway?
Yep. And that's the thing too, like from what I understand now, like I don't know if you actually heard about this, but basically the global economy now is completely kind of destroyed. I don't know the exact details of it, but it's pretty much destroyed, and people are expecting some major layoffs. So, but that's a completely different thing. But basically what I'm saying is with this economy, with the global economy being destroyed now, it's like you do need more money. Like you do need more money. So like WBD should release it anyway.
Right, exactly. Well, not to mention their stocks are in the dump.
Yep.
Their last 8 DC movies flopped. And it was because they wouldn't give people the Snyderverse. Period. They wouldn't. They just kept like, dude. They're never gonna. And nobody asked them for what they're doing right now. Nobody asked them to do this. Nobody. Everything that everybody asked for, they just didn't do. So, they're going to learn real quick. They're in the middle of getting ready to be sold, sold or shares cut up. You know what I'm saying? Because of how bad the economy's not doing good. All the studios need money right now. And right now, what is Marvel doing? Giving the people what they want. Deadpool over and giving the fans what they asked for. What does Sonic do with Sony, right? And that's Sony or is that Paramount? I can't remember.
Well, Paramount is Sonic is Paramount, but they
gave the people what they wanted when they told them that Sonic looks like ass, bro, and they said, "All right, we got you." They went back and rebuilt Sonic from the ground up before the fucking movie hit theaters.
Yep, and that was the thing too. Like that was the whole thing too. Like the Sonic story itself was great, but it was only the design that people weren't messing with.
Exactly, and that design really was terrible. That very first design. And what I'm saying is, and look at Marvel just released something else. I seen Tyrone Magnus covering this today.
Oh, really? What happened?
Marvel just fired all the woke activists in the company to make sure that they get the universe back on track. No more forced feminism. No more virtue signaling. No more propaganda forced down people's throats. You know what I mean? No more middle finger, basically, to the consumer. And if you want to know more, just look up his channel down the road and watch it. He obviously will do a way better job explaining it than I just did. But I'm just saying, what is Marvel doing? They're bringing back the Russo brothers, dog, to do another Avengers. They brought back Hugh Jackman. They brought back Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
What is DC doing, bro?
Yep.
What are they doing?
Because and that was the thing too. Like really, DC didn't do anything for DC Comic for anything on the movie side except for maybe announce that Matt Reeves' Batman starts filming next year, but at the same time, that's like a long day away, and anything can happen between now and then. And I actually commented that very same thing.
Jeffrey, real quick. Yeah, absolutely. The Bat for Life said, "Hey, yo, can I join the stream?" And so did somebody else. So we're gonna have an open panel. I just put the link in the chat for anybody to join if you want to join. But yeah, go ahead, Jeffrey, and I'm gonna jump into these comments and get caught up. What's up to everybody in the chat? What's up, Geek Defense, Ray, T.Y. Bone, Skybird, Jose Diaz, Travis Thomas, so many more. The Bat for Life, so many more. Pedro, winning, #winning. Hey, attaboy. Go ahead,
But like you said, like Marvel is just listening to the fans and giving people what they want. But really, when you go into the DC side of things, James Gunn and Peter Safran didn't even show up, yet they're supposed to be heading their own universe. And I know that they said that the reason why they didn't go to San Diego Comic-Con was because they weren't done filming. But at the same time, Zach put out just a teaser of the first thing that was shown from Batman versus Superman was just a surprise appearance, and this is actually is a actual thing, because I actually found out that the person who said "oh ish" after that logo announcement for BVS, he really didn't expect Zach to be there, or that or that BBS or that BBS announcement to happen. So it's like you could have at least shown us like a teaser or something for the Superman movie.
Right. No. That's why I said that they can say whatever they want. He was a day or two away. He was done filming Superman like the day before the first day of San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh,
He was
wow.
done like a day or two before that. Dude, he was a week into filming because somebody came out that from the cast and crew of Peacemaker season 2. I believe it's Rick Flag Jr. The guy that plays, what's his name? He plays Rick Flag.
Yeah.
He came out and put up a post from his official handle and said that they were almost a week into shooting the new season of Peacemaker. And that was like 2 days after San Diego Comic-Con wrapped up the final day. So you go back, that means he was done fucking filming Superman completely at least 2 days before the very first day of San Diego Comic-Con. And no, well, all it is, period, and I don't want to hear no excuses. He's a coward. He knows that we are not happy with him. He's running fucking scared from the fans. He's running. He knows that the outfits look like shit. He knows that there's nothing that nobody is going to want to see, and he don't want to go there to try to put something together to create his new audience, because he sure the hell ain't looking for us as audience. He's trying to chase a crowd that doesn't even exist yet. Maybe they will if this shit hits off with a hitch, which I doubt. I mean, not enough to support this in the long run. This budget, dude, you know how many characters are in this goddamn Superman movie now? There's over like 20 characters. There's like close to 20 main like characters, bro. DC characters in Superman already. 20. There's like 20.
Yep, the
budget's got to
really
be at least $400,000, $400 million, $400,000. Sorry, the budget's got to be at least $400 million already.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Larry just got to steer back to the air cut again about this trending event, because we kind of
gotta be careful. Jeffrey, click the 3 dots on your account and turn your avatar on for your picture.
Shoot,
you know where it shows the mic, and then there's the 3 dots, the little square at the bottom.
Yeah.
If you click on that and click, hold on, and go to edit audio avatar, and then it'll show your pictures. And you click on that, and then it still won't come on. You go to the bottom and hit stop, start cam, and hit stop again, and it'll come on.
Okay. Wait.
T.Y. Bone Skyberg, I see you, brother. I see you in the backstage. I'm gonna bring you right in just a minute, brother.
I can't do it, so yeah, I'll just turn on my camera then.
Well, anyway, like with mine, let me see if I can. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna hold on real quick. Where's it at? Present, share screen. I just want to show you. Like, it might look different on your end because I'm the one hosting this, so I don't know if it could look different. But all right, you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so right here, like there's Caesar the director. What up? Brandon Peralta. But look at right here.
What up, y'all can hear me?
Right here, though, you click the dots right here.
What's up?
You go to edit. What's up, everybody? What's up, y'all?
Hey.
What's up, Steez?
No,
Release that Ayer
nothing
cut,
much.
baby.
Oh yeah,
Let's
oh
do it.
yes, release.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's wild today.
Yep.
Hell
yeah, we will stop at nothing.
Yep. Yep.
Damn right.
We've been making
We're
noise.
coming for
Everybody's
you,
seeing
James
it.
Gunn.
Y'all seeing that? Everybody's making a comeback again.
Yep.
This is what we
And
needed. We needed that fire to light up.
yep.
David,
And
Hey, you know, David's watching, man, because I was just talking with Jeffrey. He did a full 180 since the last thing that he said regarding this matter, where he said,
Yep.
basically, put your head down, turn around, and walk away and never look back from this like I am. Because the studio's on some bullshit. And now, sees, we got this thing popping. We got to keep her cruising. And, it's just beautiful to see it coming together, bro.
Yep.
It's been too long, man. We need that Ayer cut, bro.
Yep. And I even saw someone someone try to say like, oh, why are you coming back to this? And David Ayer actually replied to him, basically saying, I don't know, it might be something magical about this. So something definitely happened. Something's definitely happening, whether it's just David Ayer is listening to our channel as you kind of theorize, Strong Arm, or something else is happening behind the scenes. But either way, we're still going strong on this. 8 years going.
Yeah, hey, C's, yeah, exactly. That's what we were just talking about that. C's, you might need headphones. On my end, I can hear all of you guys clear with no echo, and I got headphones on.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if C's might need some headphones. He said he hears a lot of echoing. You guys hear a lot of echoing in the chat?
No, I cannot
hear
the echo. It's all good.
Okay. You know what, C's? I'm going to send that link to your email like we did last time. But anyway, what's up, Brandon Peralta, brother? It's been a long time. What's up?
Nothing much. I've been seeing a lot. Yeah. It's happening. I didn't expect David to do what he's doing now in Twitter, but he's
I think it's
really
Twitter or X count.
Yeah,
Twitter,
X, whatever you want to call it. I just call it Twitter.
Because it changes.
But yeah, he's going all out.
Yeah, he is. And this is like I said, this is a 180 from the last time, and that's why I said I think that the words that me and Jeffrey and C's when we were on that live stream, one of them videos we dropped, I said something like, even if David gives up, we can't give up because he goes back and forth fighting with his conscience. Because he's a good man. He don't want to burn bridges. He don't want to be an asshole. You know what I mean? We'll be them assholes. We're not going to fight just because we'll be the assholes, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn
Oh, we
anymore.
are, because everything is pinging a fucking ass. You know why? Because we never give up until we need to restore it. Just release it, baby.
Yeah, just release it.
It hurts.
Exactly.
It doesn't hurt them to release it.
But
and especially
know how. But let me clear for my understanding is, if you remember a while back, what was her name? The white bitch. What was Ann
Grace Randolph, I think.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Grace or Ann Sarnoff?
Or something. Ann Sandoff. That's her name, because her name, I forgot it. That's just her name. Apparently, she says she's not going to release the Ayer cut. How the fuck this happened, man? That fucking WB betrayed us, man. That's what happened.
I know what you're talking about. A couple. It was Ann Sarnoff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was I still remember when that article came out. Like, that article came out like the day after, or I think it was either the day of or the day after the Snyder Cut release. and it was like a article that screamed, "Okay, you had your fun, but it's time for us to take charge again." Because it's like, dude, we broke. Because I still remember to this day about the many records and even HBO Max at the time being having a lot of breakdowns, like people being kicked out because people were watching the Snyder Cut, which if I'm correct, no one else, no other streaming, no other project that WB has made has broken the servers. Like, and that's the craziest part. Like, like, like ever since the Snyder Cut, no other Warner Brothers project has broken the HBO Max or Max servers since that day, and yet they're saying, "No, we're not going to do the Ayer cut."
Yeah, that's the dumbest. Like their mindset thinking, like all of them, I mean, which they were fired, but they're just the incompetent fucks that they hire. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I need to apply for a fucking job there. I mean,
Wow.
just hire anybody.
Exactly.
I don't understand how hard it is to comprehend these simple things, man. So simple.
Yeah, but if you remember a while back, also T-Frame, I saw your video talking about you saying that James Gunn is taking over David Ayer's place. It's fucking betrayal, also.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Before
he took his characters, played Mr. Nice Guy.
Squad, that I never liked that.
Yeah, he what he did, he played Mr. Nice Guy, acted like, he was a good guy, used his Hollywood ties to, kind of shake and nod hands with David Ayer to kind of get his blessing so that the fans publicly seen it. And then he fucking did a 180 on David and the fans. Was like, fuck you. I'm going to do this. Your Suicide characters. I'm gonna Guardians of the Galaxy won this shit, yo. I'm taking credit for everything. I'm taking credit for these are my babies, bro. I did this shit.
Yep, and speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, like even that was a little shaky because the original writer of the Guardians of the Galaxy, she actually hated James. She actually.
Oh no, go ahead, Jeffrey.
The original Guardians of the Galaxy writer, she actually didn't get a lot of credit, basically for the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And she even went into detail saying basically all of the good stuff that. All of your favorite moments that are in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie were all her ideas, like including the origins of the Infinity Stone scene, and she even said that after the movie's release that she threw a F James Gunn party, and I'm like, wow.
Bro, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, C's.
Look, somebody just posted something. Jared Leto posted 10 pictures of the Joker himself.
What?
Yo, go check it out.
Wait, what?
He just posted that.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's on Twitter. We're winning. We're winning. We're crushing the DCU, and it hasn't even started. This is
what?
We are on a roll.
What?
Go check out at JM Film Lover 101. He just posted the picture.
Wait. Oh shoot.
And we're trending. Oh my God, at 20,000. We're at 20,000.
Wait, what did you say? What did you?
Holy shit!
What is it on?
Okay, look, this is the person that posted it at JM Film Lover 101.
JM Film Lover.
I'm gonna repost it. I'm gonna repost it right now.
All right, take your time. We're waiting.
Look, I just reposted right now. There
Oh,
Oh,
Jared Leto posted that himself, yo.
motherfucker! Finally.
Damn, this is it. This is what we needed.
yeah.
I told you guys, this is what we needed. You see, this is what we've been fighting for, and this is the day. Look, like they said in what it was in Pacific Rim when the dude was like, "Today we canceled the apocalypse. Today we canceled the DCU."
Oh,
Yeah.
this was David Ayer post. Looks like he just keeps coming
Wait, what did David Ayer post?
on the Instagram when I saw that.
Oh yeah, David.
Nice.
No break.
Yeah, nice.
It was. How fucking
The fight
amazing
doesn't
this
stop.
image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. I want to, and you know, David, and you know, like I said, I remember I kept telling you, man, I just need David to hunker down and you know what I'm saying, and not and just go hard, like, you know, stand firm, stand the line, don't give up, don't, you know what I'm saying, feel like, oh, I'm being a bad guy, and you know, fuck that. These
So David
motherfuckers
play hard. We go hard.
I hope
full
David, I
throttle.
know David sees the bullshit James Gunn pulled today, trying to drown out the Ayer cut trending event by posting. Dude, and he did this shit the last time we had a trending event.
Yep. And
the last time we did the Ayer cut, what did he do? Oh, I knew that there was going to be some. He started announcing that him and Peter Safran were in charge, and that and that we knew there'd be some uproarious side of the fandom, and basically he just tried to misdirect the fucking trending event. He did that shit last time, and now he's doing it again. Fuck James Gunn, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck James Gunn and fuck Peter Safran.
Look, this is why I've been saying. This is why I've been saying you gotta tag WB themselves. That's what I've been putting.
That's what we
I've
keep
been tagging
fighting for, man. If they don't release it, hold your wallets.
You gotta close those wallets.
Exactly. and we already proved that we have.
Hey,
look, this is the perfect time for this training event. We've got a full year before that garbage ass Superman movie drops by James Gunn, kicking off this bullshit universe. Why can't the movie be released within the next month? Polish up the third act and just drop it as is.
Look, T-Flame, you know what the thing is, like you said, James Gunn, we're coming for you.
Yeah, and really, like I said, with my thing, it's like just give the people what they want. Like really, it's not that hard because, like I said, like here's the thing, like Sonic did it, and the people are saying it's the greatest, and the people are saying it's probably one of the greatest video game movie franchises going on right now.
Look at guys, I want to say this real exactly. I agree with you, Jeffrey, and to piggyback kind of off of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Look at what all the other studios are doing for their fans right now. I mean, minus Star Wars, you know what I mean? I feel bad for the fans. That's shitty. That's terrible. I'm so fucking sorry, guys. You know, I mean that sincerely to the OG Star Wars fans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's rough. And we feel your pain. Now you know how we feel. Join the party. Let's kick some ass together. But
the moon is kicking ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But besides that, think about what the other studios are doing, right? Right now, look at Marvel's did what? They just I was telling Jeffrey, Tyrone Magnus just did a video. They are firing all the woke activists at Marvel,
wow.
to get the universe back on track. No more virtual signaling, no more propaganda forced down our throats.
About time.
No more shitty storytelling.
You know what this means, right? You know what this is coming, right?
Back to do Avengers. They brought back Robert Downey Jr. They listened to the fans and brought back Hugh fucking Jackman. You know what I'm saying? Sony, what did they do? They listened to fans, man. That fucking first Sonic, no, that shit ain't hitting right. We got you. Redid it from the ground up. Dropped it. The shit was heat. Now they got a trilogy coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They've got a Knuckles spin-off series on streaming. You know, all these different companies, you know, the Godzilla verse, you know what I'm saying? It's going hard, giving the fans and the people what they want. Only DC just cannot get their shit together.
You know
DC
why?
and Star
They
Wars.
got people on the inside that are getting paid by Marvel to sabotage and not allow it. And this today marks the day that a new chapter starts. Why? Because DC knows that they are done with James Gunn. Because this is why we need to do what we're doing. The more people we have on board pushing the same way that we got the Snyder Cut, and now we're going. I'm fully convinced now, 99.9 convinced that DC is going to be forced to do the two things. Either they're fucked either way, in the sense of either you sell the studio to whoever's going to buy it because they're going to restore the Snyderverse, or two, you restore it yourself. And they know that there's no other way around it. There's no 360 around
it. You know, Netflix has been trying to restore the fucking Snyderverse for 2 years.
And
you know, and like I said, and I'm not, you know, like I said, that's not just you know, trying to get people on board with the hashtag sell, which I do support that movement as well. Whatever way we can get this thing, but no, I'm being honest, you know, like, and we talked about this already, so I won't run back down all of it. But that, you know, they were the ones that were trying to back Zack, and they were trying to buy the Snyder Cut when them bastards wouldn't release it before AT&T said, "No, motherfucker, you're gonna drop that shit."
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? We got a streaming service. We need content. Drop that shit.
Yep. And really, like I said,
they've been trying to do it since then. So any company, Universal, it's got fucking Christopher Nolan and a bunch of other people working over there that are big shots, that are big allies of Zack at Universal.
It's
you got Netflix that's been trying to restore the Snyderverse. What did they do when Zack first come on their platform, bro? With the right before Rebel Moon Part 1 dropped, they started dropping all the DCU movies that Zack had in charge, you know, but then they had to pull them back off because they were just licensing them. They were showing us, yeah, we can license this shit. But y'all got to tell WB that's what y'all want, because that's their shit. We can't tell them what to do.
And we're the fans and we're the customers, so we got every right to demand what we want. And keep those wallets closed.
Netflix is down with it, but they can't force WB. We got to do that. That's our job, because, you know what I'm saying? If they won't allow them to license the shit, there ain't nothing they can do. And right now, I'm telling you, Universal and Netflix, and you know what? For that matter, I'll even go as far as to say this. I bet you even, not Disney Marvel, but Marvel, I bet you even Kevin fucking Feige, if he could get his hands on it, would restore the Snyderverse, bro.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
I'm being, and look at it, like I said, I'm not a big Marvel fan, I'm a DC guy, but I'm being dead ass serious. All the people, you see the Russo brothers and Kevin Feige have never said nothing but great respect for Zack. And they always say, we're watching.
Yo,
we're watching his shit. His shit's fire.
Yo, if you got Instagram, go to it right now. Jared Leto posted that on Instagram.
Wait, what?
35,000 views right now.
Wait, what's happening?
Go to Jared Leto's profile on Instagram. He just posted it. Those 6 pictures right now.
Oh, you mean the Instagram just posted another one?
Hold on, I'm gonna try a different way to
on his personal account. That's this newest picture. It's already to 35,561 likes.
Oh shit!
And that's in 29 minutes. Oh snap! Everybody's on the comments saying, "Yo, favorite Joker, the Suicide Squad." Yo,
yep, there we are.
Here we go. This is how we do it.
Growing numbers.
We're making noise, yo.
We're exciting. We're exciting.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to access my shit now. You said it was Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Yeah. General Joker.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I got to be careful, because the last time we had a trending event, the fucking these little crybaby little anti-bitches that don't fucking go out and buy the merch, they don't pay for the movies, they don't go to the theaters, but you know what? They got all kinds of shit to say on the internet. They're bad motherfuckers.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
So
But there's really, in reality,
pathetic,
it's 20 of them,
Smileys.
and all of them have got 3 burner accounts, and they just, you know, and they sit there and they're fucking psychotic. Who do you know? That's like if I hated Transformers is the shit. But say, for example, I hated Transformers. Do you think you would catch me dead for years of my fucking life, every day, going to every Transformers thread, every Transformers live stream, every Transformers Instagram post, and watching the shit that I hate, and then saying, "Oh, I hate this. This is stupid." That's some psycho shit right there. That's some nut job, mental
literally.
breakdown. Like, you got problems. Like, I don't, and like I said, I don't want to, you know, maybe I shouldn't say it so harsh, because maybe some of these individuals really do have issues like that, and I don't know that, and if so, I apologize, but you got to be something off with you. Like, what normal person does that shit, man?
Yep.
Like, think about the antis, bro. Like, there's not as many of them as people think there is. It's about 30 of them, and they got about 30 fucking million burner accounts.
Yep. But let's focus. This the real Jared Leto account. This dude has over what is it? Hold on, let me go back to his profile.
I think it's
11 million.
Here we go.
11 million.
There it goes.
There it goes.
There it is.
Boom.
That's what I was gonna tell you.
Look at that.
Boom. Suicide
So he
Squad.
has to.
Yeah,
So he has to.
Now
So yeah. So yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, keep scrolling because you said you had 6, right?
This was planned beautifully, guys. Good job, C's. Good job, admin accounts, Sammy, all of those involved, Jeffrey, everybody,
the other
all of you guys, everybody. This was planned beautifully.
We did it good, man. We did it good.
Yes, we did.
And the day's not even over. The day's not even over.
Yep.
Yeah, we must keep fighting.
And the thing is, I want to tell everybody, stop wasting the hashtags. Just use release the air cut, quit putting restore the Snyderverse. Look at, I'm all for it, but this is not that right now, bro. This is a whole different bag of potatoes. All right? This is the Snyderverse, but we need the numbers up and not spamming that. We need a clear, distinct, strong message that is
now
clear
that you're talking, now that you said the
coherent.
Snyderverse, what do you think about that picture that's with Steppenwolf that takes place inside of Suicide Squad?
Oh yeah, the alien.
Me and Jeffrey, man. Dude, you know, honestly, I'd be more curious to hear your guys' thoughts on it, because me and Jeffrey, we broke that shit down to hell and back. We went through that, man. I have so many episodes with the raw footage from David, with the concept art, and with partial CGI work, and just theory
and just behind the scenes.
We did all kinds of shit on it. But I think that it's dope, and I still think, like I said, I know that there is a really rough cut of the original Ayer cut where it needs a lot of work, but I know that it's there. And the problem is there is 2 Ayer cuts. People don't know this. Me and Jeffrey figured this out. There is 2 Ayer cuts. There is the one that we've got that is the fully mature edit that's 90% David, but there is still 10% even in the true Ayer cut of, you know, studio mandates like, hey, we can't have this character in here, you know, this or that. Steppenwolf got to be cut. The original one, bro, and it's in the script still. Even for the script that we got for the Ayer cut that is 95% done that David's trying to release, because this is David's thing. He won't say it, but he has said it in not so many words. What did he say about the Ayer cut? Somebody asked him, would you want to go back and add anything if they gave you the chance to do like Snyder did and do this? And he said no. He said, I've put too much of my heart and soul in it, and I don't want to give any more than I've already given. I just want this thing released. And so with that being the case, that's a backwards way of basically saying, I don't want to take the time, 6 months, to really fight for a $70 million budget to get the true to rework in what I really was planning with Steppenwolf, the mother. Like some of this shit is still going to be apparent in the Ayer cut.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's still going to be surprises pertaining to that, but no Steppenwolf. Like even in the bastardized cut, when Enchantress teleports into Amanda Waller's room, you notice when she grabs that vial and the box goes do. She's supposed to be going there to get a mother box, bro.
Yeah,
teleporting down the other side of the world to get a mother box.
Because that's actually
what that was.
because that's really the.
And the mother box takes control of her. It's controlling her.
Yeah, and strong arm. Like, I actually kind of went into this a little bit more because when you think about the Snyder Cut and when it was getting into the promotion of that, Zack said pretty much that the reason why the Justice League was going to see the Joker was because Joker had a mother box. And the thing is, like, when you think about it out of context, it's like, well, how does Joker know anything about the mother boxes? And that's because if you look at the Ayer cut, it's like, oh wow, the Joker was actually involved with someone who was involved with the mother box. So he would know about the mother box in the Snyder cut and in the Ayer cut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
You know, and the thing is it was supposed
when you think about that.
Initially, look at Steppenwolf was still going to make an appearance at the end of the movie, even after the quote unquote Justice League scripts evolved. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be like an extended cameo, though. But the mother boxes and the portal, the armada that fucking Darkseid mentions at the end of the Snyder Cut is how Steppenwolf came there in the first place, and that's the thing. That's what that shit is in the sky. Them old ass gears spinning above it's a CGI mess that the critics said. David's got pictures from his cut in that third act in the very first trailer where you can see more of the original design, and it's old ass gears spinning and locking and opening a portal. That is what was going to be the Armada. Now, we don't know if Zack and David's version was going to look the same, but it's the same thing. But David was going to have it showcased first. That way, that line, after that come out, Zack Snyder's Justice League come out, that line would hit different when Darkseid said, "Ready the Armada. We're going to use the old ways."
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't get how this studio doesn't continue with all this quality. They can surpass Marvel right now and enter straight up into phase 6 and 7 with what they're doing right now. It's insane because David Ayer had his vision. Zack had his vision. Two different directors, but they both had it connected where it was like nobody's going to step on nobody's toes, but it connects. That's the beauty of that. I'm like, WB, how could you not continue this universe? And especially knowing that there's a big fan demand that wants that, both of them. It's just, I have no idea, you know?
The biggest, this is one of the biggest gripes I have with the company. They have the shittiest public relations department. They've got to. I don't even know if it even exists. Their HR and their public relations department, they need to create one because I don't think they even fucking got one. I think it's a bunch of old fucks in suit and ties and stockholders that are old fucks in suit and ties. And I think that they're so fucking out of touch. I don't even think they're on the internet like that. Yeah. I think the people that are in their company that see the shit are the younger fucks that don't know what they're doing and are purposely steering the ship in the wrong way for an agenda. And there's some kind of massive disconnect, bro. And I haven't been able to figure it out for a long time. And, that's so, their solution to that, instead of creating a department for that or rearranging or redesigning their shit, their answer to that was, well, let's just hire Kevin Feige. Then we ain't got to worry about shit. We'll let him fucking deal with all that. He can speak for the studio. We'll give him a script and make him a jumping monkey, flying monkey, and we'll be fuck all that. That's what they end up doing. That was stupid as shit.
Yeah.
We'll have Gunn announce whatever we want or not want, or we'll let him deal with that. We'll make sure that he can just tell fans that eat a dick.
It's gonna tank.
We don't care.
It's been tanking and it's just gonna keep on tanking. I'm telling you, this is all gonna lead. If we keep up what we're doing, we the customers, all right? Now, as a customer, I'm speaking. Besides the fan, is the following. We're gonna force WB for their stocks to keep on dropping because they don't have money coming in. They're not selling tickets. People are not watching their movies. Whatever, the list goes on. And if the studio is forced just to do those two things, one, you're gonna have to sell the studio to somebody else because if you want to continue in business, you're not gonna last much longer. The same thing that happened to Marvel in the 90s, it's gonna happen, and it's happening soon to WB if they don't get their act together. Because with James Gunn, it's not going anywhere. Nobody cares about it. And then with that, they're like,
I agree.
If you don't do anything now, what does the customer want? The customer wants quality. They don't want an agenda. That's why Marvel's cleaning house now. And I give it to Marvel. They finally have got it right. So what did they do? They're like, screw WB. You guys don't want to use Henry Cavill? We'll show you love Henry Cavill.
Exactly.
And that cameo was
Exactly.
I remember that.
That was amazing.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. And now look at, and that's the bet. Look at, and I've got a couple of people that came into my chat that are fans of the channel. That haven't been on the they're on here in the chat here and there, and a couple of them were just not getting the concept of why I was so geeked to see Henry Cavill over at Marvel. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm happy for him, bro. They fucked him over so bad. How could you not be happy? Not to mention, you see how much of a middle finger that is to Warner Brothers?
And this is actually how deep it actually goes with how dirty they did Henry Cavill. Like, a lot of people don't think that it's just about the Superman thing. No, it's deeper than that because it actually affected The Witcher, because Henry Cavill actually said in an interview that he told the people when he was working on The Witcher that he basically couldn't say that he was doing a Superman cameo. He just said, hey guys, I just need to do this thing. You just have to trust me on this. So I'm not going to be on set for this amount of days for The Witcher. Just trust me on this. I'll be right back. And then it was just like, okay. And Netflix said, okay, we'll trust you on this. And then Henry Cavill does the Superman cameo in Black Adam, and then he gets like a contract of word of mouth that's saying that, hey, you can announce that you're back as Superman now for the foreseeable future. And then Henry Cavill then quits The Witcher, and then in the next few days, James Gunn comes in and says, we're going to do our own new universe. Sorry, Henry, but we're giving you the boot. So it's like it's like a complete domino effect of bad stuff that happened, that not only affected him, not only affected Superman, but he basically got lied to, that affected The Witcher, the Superman, him being
Basically,
Superman.
they screw him over.
Yeah, like it completely messed everything up for both Netflix and from Warner Brothers standpoint. Like that's like, really think about it. Like that's how messed up that whole situation was.
Like,
Yo,
Yeah.
look, are you still on?
Hey guys, I want to welcome Dennis Mendina, can't say
I'm
your
still
last
here.
name, brother.
Hi,
Hey, what's up, brother?
Mendina.
Mendina.
Dennis Mendina, commander of GDI. Geek
How you
Defense
doing,
Syndicate.
man?
I'm doing well, thank you. Currently, I'm doing some work to install a game I like. And can I say something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I can't screen too much because I have the living room and my family is sleeping upstairs. But what can I say? But Snyder is the true heir of Nolan. Down with Gunn, the usurper. Up with the rightful King Snyder.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on,
Yeah,
man. I feel that.
Bring it on.
You know, and a lot of people tend to forget, like, you know, Nolan was the one that said, no, Zach would be perfect for this. He's the one that passed the torch on. Everybody has so much respect, and so do I, and love for Nolan, but everybody just turned their backs on Zach as soon as the critics come at him for a bastardized cut of BVS they put in theaters. Yeah. And they just literally allowed that to destroy and derail the entire freaking universe.
Exactly. You see, you know why? You know why? Because the critics, the entire hate for Snyder is about ego, right? It's like they know deep down, they know they were wrong about that. The same thing happened in the narrative of superhero fatigue. You know, that entire narrative is because the critics don't want to acknowledge that they fucked up when they didn't let let Zach finish his vision. Like when they didn't let
Exactly.
Zach have his own distinct take on the characters. They fucked up and they don't want to acknowledge they fucked up.
Exactly.
And it got a whole lot worse when when the Snyder
the usurper
greenlit, and now they're going like full force, having a hate campaign for him now because he's embarrassed and humiliated and proven wrong.
And the thing is, though, is it's literally was corporate sabotage from the outside and the inside, like I've never seen. You know, and the studio, they did one thing during one of the regimes that I can't stand that I liked. You know what they did and I didn't like the fact initially that Joaquin Phoenix got the Joker movie, but I respected the fact that him and Todd Phillips did their own thing in their own lane that's totally separate from anything. And, you know, he did put his heart and soul into acting. I don't know what he's playing. It's not the Joker, but it's still phenomenal. I love it. And they came out swinging at the media full force when the Joker movie was just getting released in the theaters, right before it was, and people were saying, oh, there's going to be mass hysteria. The media, the critics
I remember that.
They tried to come after Joker.
You know what that shit is?
Why didn't
innocent.
My question is, why didn't they come and back one of their biggest assets, a fucking visionary that was entrusted by Christopher Nolan himself and your company to create an entire universe to rival Marvel? And you guys didn't come out and back him and stand up for him, but you guys came out for, you know what I mean?
You know why? You know why? Because you see, critics, they don't actually like superheroes being treated seriously. They tolerate it with Nolan because it was the trendy thing to do. But when Marvel came along and Jerk Whedon did the movie, they always thought the superheroes were a bunch of silly dumpster fire, like always a joke.
I think James Gunn.
There's no sense in any of it.
Sounds familiar, James Gunn.
They turn the whole thing into a joke. And critics, they don't like comic books. They think they are lesser than them.
You know, and I seen something that somebody
then can I finish? And then when Zach does the Nolan style is respectful, that is Zach, they don't like it because because it insults their way, because they show superheroes can be serious and they hate that.
They even came after Man of Steel, but not as hard. Soon as Nolan got, all the way down, the critics first came after Man of Steel. But hello, did you idiots forget? You guys were just giving blowjobs out to Christopher Nolan for fucking 10 years, and now he creates a Superman movie, which you got with Zack Snyder, that you guys been asking, oh, his Batman was dope. Let's get a Superman by him. So when he finally does and passes the torch off at the same time, you guys come out and then attack that movie
because they betrayed
universe
Nolan back in Rises. Remember when Dark Knight Rises came out? They betrayed Nolan, stabbed him in the back in favor of the Avengers. Because if you pay attention, every single complaint and plot hole that is on the Dark Knight Rises, the so-called plot holes can be explained. Unlike the Avengers, which they're like how Bruce Banner was trying to control the Hulk. Was failing to control the Hulk in the air helicarrier scene, but suddenly he can in the New York battle. What the fuck? Surface.
Yeah, and really Dennis, that right there even gets even more confusing because at the end of the Incredible Hulk, because it's like technically canon because it has Robert Downey Jr. in it, who was in character from being Tony Stark. Like in canon, Bruce Banner has had control of the Hulk ever since the Incredible Hulk movie.
Yeah, and since the end of the Incredible Hulk movie with Edward Norton.
Yep.
And yet, that's okay. But Bruce Wayne, one of the most influential people on the planet, is smuggling himself into a war zone. That's not acceptable. Like, I get it, the guy lost his fortune. I get he lost his fortune. But like, he's still the heir apparent to the Wayne Empire. He knows people. He can pull favors from friends. Say, dude, I know I lost my fortune, but you're my friend and you're rich. Help me out here. You can't do that.
Yeah, he can.
Something else that always tripped me out regarding the Snyderverse and all the critiques are so bullshit and just like
they're made up. It's like
you can intentionally. The Martha thing. Like, you guys are picking at every single fucking scene. Like, you guys are clearly on a hate campaign, like the critics were. Like, it was a clear smear campaign, and I don't know why it didn't get called out for what it was by the studio in the first damn place, and why there was a lawsuits over the shit. Like,
and there even still is with Rebel Moon, because I saw
the hatred for Rebel Moon is completely unjustifiable. All right, that's the first thing. I've seen the movie, I loved it, but even if you don't like it, you cannot deny there's effort and passion in there, and that must count for something.
But think about it. I agree with you.
And this is the thing, like, I still remember seeing this on Twitter today. There was someone on Twitter basically replying to a quote that Zach said about Jimmy, about saying how he gave the Jimmys a religion, pretty much, and this guy kind of replied saying that, well, that sounds like a cool idea for the Jimmys to have a religion. Too bad that wasn't in the movie. And then on top of that, there was a reply to that from a Snyder fan just posting a clip of the Rebel Moon movies with Jimmy basically giving out the whole religion of Princess Issa of what the Jimmys thought of her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And fun fact about this.
And like I said,
one thing.
Think about how many movies come out a day from random nobodies, right? You know what I'm saying? On Netflix, on streaming services, shit you've never heard of, actors and directors you never heard of. Who do you know, though, out of these nobodies, when they make a bad movie, a fucking mob the size of all of Hollywood comes at every fucking thing that they do. That's
I
insane.
I disagree
That
with
is
one
a
thing.
clear smear campaign.
The people in Hollywood who are actually talented, like Nolan, like Villeneuve, like Reeves, even Matt Reeves, everyone who
James
are actual
Cameron.
James Cameron, thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone with actual talent respects that.
Yeah.
It's just the critics and phonies and hacks that don't.
Okay,
That
so
says
I like
something
James
about you.
Cameron, but he's better at that job.
Little body.
Yeah, my view on Cameron, I dislike Avatar. I don't like Avatar, but I respect it because the movie James Cameron wants to make, and that's important.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Guys,
he made
can I
his
say
original
something real
movie.
quick?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
All right, I'm about to get off. I just want to say thank you for having me. I gotta get running right now. But let's keep doing our thing. This is how we're doing it, and it's just building more hype, and people are just more excited about it. You can tell when you have Jared Leto himself coming out and hosting and supporting David Ayer. Yo, that's it. Like, we're winning. We are winning. There's no denying
By
it.
the way,
I'm fully convinced the Snyderverse is going to make a comeback. We're gonna get the Ayer cut, and
I think
it's coming.
I think so. And one more thing about the whole competing stuff about the gun. That's not an argument because, like, you know the story of the Harry Palmer movies that there were in the 60s with Michael Caine, the actor who plays Alfred in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the story? You know what the story is?
No, what is it?
It was produced by the same studio who made James Bond because, like, in the books. Yeah, you know why? You know why they did that? Because when they were making Goldfinger, they realized, no, this movie goes way too much to the campy route. The ones that like Bond for the dark and gritty spy stuff that they were in the books and didn't like, because in the books it was a mixed. It was both dark and gritty Cold War espionage and that like tuxedo martini stylized approach. It was both. It was mix of both. And when they then do lean on the approach of the fancy side, more fantastical stuff with Goldfinger, they realized, no, we need to do something to appease the public that prefers the Cold War gritty stuff. So they made the Harry Palmer movies, which were similar to Bond but on their own style, and lean more heavily on that angle, which was all about Cold War espionage and more gritty, down-to-earth stuff, So why don't do something like that for DC? Have Gunn with his stupid MCU ripoffs that nobody's gonna watch, and have Zack and Netflix with his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then you can ask for a cut. Yeah, you can lease the thing in. Not a competition, just a different public.
Well,
they know
I agree with that. Zach already opened the doors. Zach already opened the doors in the Snyder Cut, where he opened the doors with Steppenwolf talking about the multiverse. So it's just pure ignorance. I don't know if they don't understand the IP that they
don't
got.
want to understand.
I don't understand if they're just brain dead and retarded. I don't know. But the work was already fucking done. This whole reboot shit with Gunn is completely stupid.
It's just like it's like we tell them what we want from them. We want the full entirety of the Snyderverse, and they just turn a 180 and just give us something.
And we boycott them. We keep our wallets closed until they give us what we want.
And we already proved to them. We already proved to them without a doubt. The only thing that would make a studio wake up, even if they didn't want to admit it, they're too prideful to admit it. But they see looking at the pocket, looking at the pocketbooks, and looking at the budgets, and looking at the box office. Holy shit! The Snyderverse fandom was the fandom.
Yes, yes. Because the people that hated, you know why it seems
that they're chasing an audience that doesn't exist.
Exactly, and sorry, there's echo.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, director.
All right, appreciate you. All right, then.
All right, Cease. Thanks for joining, brother.
Got you always.
See you soon.
Speaking of which, can I change this? Well, about the year, by the way. About the year.
Yep.
By the way, I love his work. Like I was just thinking, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he would make a great the Suicide Squad movie is gonna be great under him because first, you know what's his background?
Military.
He
Yep.
was, and before that, he was a gangbanger.
Oh yeah, that's
That's why
right.
he
He
makes so many
was.
gangster
Yeah,
movies
he
and cop
was.
movies. And
Yeah,
so,
back in the day, yeah.
he wanted to leave the life of crime behind, and then he joined the military because there's
Yep.
many criminals who want to leave the life of crime behind, join the military because they can provide sustenance and discipline and everything they needs. So having a story about military officers recruiting criminals, it's perfect for the guy who was a criminal who joined the military.
Oh wow, that is right.
It's literally
That's
his story.
totally
He's literally
right.
a Suicide Squad member.
That's right.
Say that again.
He's literally a Suicide Squad member.
Ah, okay. Yeah, from his
Because
cameo from the movie, he's really that. Really, yeah, he's really that member because of his
Yep.
background, because of his background on both sides of the fence.
by the way,
Yep.
did you see the? Yeah, kind of. Did you hear Scott Eastwood had a larger part on the original cut? The guy who played the
Wait,
SEAL
did
commander, Scott Eastwood. He played a SEAL.
Are you talking about Clint Eastwood's son?
Yep.
Oh, Clint
Yes,
Eastwood.
yes,
He had a
yes,
bigger part.
Yeah.
He actually, well,
And,
he had
and if you ever seen The Outpost, he's a really good actor. Actually, you just never
Yeah.
got a chance. But in The Outpost, he's brilliant on that movie. Watch it. I think here in Brazil it's on Netflix. I don't know right there in the US, but still.
Yeah, you know, his role was almost non-existent in the theatrical cut, which is a damn shame.
Exactly.
But he's actually got a cohesive role and motive and rhyme and reason in the Ayer cut.
Exactly.
Yep.
And even in more so, the another fun fact about I'm actually making a video. It's gonna take a while to make, but it's like an essay on Man of Steel and on two other movies. And the theme is like violence and how to morally portray violence in a story. You know, kind of like the morality of violence through movies. And the movies are gonna treat this Unforgiven, the fourth Rambo, and the Man of Steel. And I'm gonna show like how to portray violence. And the thing is, violence is needed, but it's never pretty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what Man of Steel portrayed perfectly. When Clark snaps Zod's neck and he cries, even though he was completely on the right in doing so, that is perfect because that's exactly what violence is. And I admit I never killed someone, but like for all that I read, it's not like it shouldn't be portrayed as something fun, like Gun does it, where they have like, I killing more than you know.
Yeah.
Or
And
it is either it's not a more absolute as well. Sometimes you
yeah,
gotta pull a
and
trigger.
yep, and really that's what I really liked about Captain America Winter Soldier too. Because even though it was violent, it was like it's really one of the most darkest the MCU movies that we've seen.
Yeah.
When you really think about it,
It's a 70s movie. That's what I like about it. It's a 70s is a 70s spy thriller, like conspiracy thriller. So I would say that BVS did the conspiracy thriller better, but then it's different. Like what I say, Winter Soldier is like 3 Days of Condor. There's a single story, a single conspiracy, a single plot, and a single guy unfolding it, right? Well, BVS is more akin to a Tom Clancy novel when it comes to conspiracy theories. And I would say, I don't think Civil War is a good comparison to BVS. I think Winter Soldier is a better comparison because both are conspiracy thrillers. But I think BVS goes to a Clancy novel. Have you ever read Tom Clancy?
Yeah, you're right.
Because like this big map of things that don't appear connected at first, but as the story starts to goes on, they start affecting each other, and you see a single larger picture of chaos, chaos theory. But of course, it's more controlled in BVS's case, so maybe it's not exactly Clancy, but it's much closer to Clancy, when it comes to thrillers.
But anyway, guys, I want to read this comment from Travis Thomas, and then I'm going to get out of here soon. dinner time, and it's getting late. I got to work tomorrow. But Travis Thomas said, exactly, they're the minority, not us. If we were the minority, all those DC movies after Snyder left would have made money. Yet they didn't. They all flopped. They're the minority, plain and simple. Yeah, the Snyderverse community was the community. Was the fan base. The Snyderverse fans were the fans, period. And they got to a point where it's like, okay, who are you making these movies for? The fucking critics? They're not buying this shit.
Exactly.
No,
I actually saw more on I think it was a page on Instagram or Facebook, I don't remember. A friend sent me, and then the guy was like, "Oh, but Gunn does what matters. The critics like his movie. That's the only thing that matters."
Yeah, who gives it? Like and
the critics hate Man on Fire.
Yeah,
the critics hate Man on Fire. You ever seen Man on Fire?
They hate everything. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that movie's a masterpiece. And the critics, you know how much it has on Rotten Tomatoes? 32%.
Oh, wow.
Man on Fire, one of the greatest action movies ever. Everyone that likes action and revenge and crime thrillers loves Man on Fire. Or Max Payne 3. Max Payne 3 is literally Man on Fire.
Critics' days are numbered.
That's how
Critics'
much
days are numbered.
They are. But the influencers are
down.
becoming just like the critics.
Yep. They're
think,
numbered.
Yep.
We are a tipping point in Hollywood. Like there's before this and after this, because we are seeing something that has not seen since the 60s. You know, in the 60s, one of these big companies of Hollywood just imploded on itself because they weren't adapting with the times and all that. And then they called some of the biggest, best filmmakers of all time came in the 70s after the implosion, you know. And Hollywood reinvented itself, and then got one of the best ages for movies, which is the 70s. We had like Dirty Harry, French Connection, and like Serpico, and all the cool stuff, you know. We had the George Lucas, John Milius, Coppola, Spielberg, all those legends.
Sam Raimi, wasn't he late 70s?
No, he was 80s.
No, it was 80s.
Mid 80s.
Okay.
But like, we had like Scorsese, we had like all these legends.
Martin Scorsese is 70s.
Like, and you see those movies, and I think they're gonna get the new 70s now. Once Hollywood finally implodes, we're gonna have a new era of unrestricted creative liberty and masterpiece. And I want to be there. I want to be one of those guys. And Zach's gonna be seeing Nolan, all those. They're gonna see his predecessors, and it's gonna be like. You know the movie The Searchers? Of course, you know The Searchers, right?
Yep.
Everyone knows The Searchers.
Well, yep.
When that movie came out, it was hated. All right, it was hated. Critics said, "Oh, it's boring. Just another John Ford Wars." Not hated, but like indifference.
Yeah.
Right.
And then came the 70s generation. These guys kept talking about how much The Searchers was amazing, how amazing it was, how amazing it deconstructed and reconstructed the Western and all that cool stuff. And then people started realizing that was one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yep, and we're actually seeing, and also like that's the same thing that's going on with the Snyderverse movies right now, because if you look up for example, Man of Steel reaction, first time ever, they like every time it's like
it's always positive.
Every time I see it before they start reacting to the movie, when they do their little intro, they say they're not a huge DC fan, they're not a huge Superman fan, and they just kept hearing that this movie was bad and all that. And then as I'm watching their reactions on YouTube, they're like, "Oh wow, this is actually really good. What's going on with that?" So it's like at the same time, like you said, with The Searchers, we're seeing the same thing going on with the Snyderverse movies.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, but all right, guys. You guys want to close out with anything? Release the haircut, obviously. Let's get that damn haircut.
That's why we
are
fighting and release it already. And I'll say that one more thing about the Rebel Moon's director's cut. I fucking love it. Let's do it. I'll watch it again.
Amazing.
I love it too.
And can I say something else before we go?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. First and foremost, oh no, I think it's gonna be too long. Okay, can finish next time I say it. But like, no, forget.
Okay, guess I'll go. Then he who no matter how we do it, give the people what they want, release the Ayer cut. And yeah, just one more thing, just one thing about Rebel Moon. Those director's cuts are awesome and they fly by very quickly.
And one more thing, just let me say that. All right, guys, and furthermore, we might seem that we're on dark times, but the night is dark, so is always dark just before the dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems that DC
Yep.
has fallen, but remember the wise words of Nolan. What was it? Why do we fall?
So
Why do
we
we
can
fall?
rise.
So we
Right.
can learn to pick
So-
ourselves up.
Yep.
Release
Nice.
the haircut, sell Snyderverse Netflix, sell JSL to Netflix, restore the Snyderverse. Fuck yeah.
Fuck
And
yeah.
I'll say this. This I was gonna tell the same
That
thing
was
because
epic.
sell the Snyderverse to Netflix or Universal, doesn't matter. Just sell it already.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah,
I actually would prefer Universal, but I use Netflix because the circles I go with is Netflix. So
Yeah, I would prefer an actual studio like Universal, but like I said, I'll take whatever way we can get this
actually,
thing.
I prefer Universal
Yeah,
mostly
yeah.
because Nolan works there now, and I think
Yeah,
I want
exactly.
that continuity.
yeah. I want to see the
continuity of
physical
leadership.
media if they do that. So
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't
Yep.
care. I care either way.
let's keep
Be
fighting.
watching.
Let's keep it hard working and let's keep fighting for it.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Everybody in the chat, thank you
All
guys
right.
for joining today.
Bye to chat.
I don't know.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Thank you
All
for
right,
joining.
see ya, everybody.
And let's for those of you that still ain't tapped out, keep the event going. But overall, today was a massive success, and we hope to see you guys again real soon.
Peace.
Frame.
Peace.
Peace out.
Cyborg sees the future of DC. We're coming for you, James Gunn.